Working at a job is a large commitment of time and effort. At Miller North, many students across all grades work at a job in order to make a little cash. Some may wonder how people manage having a full-time school schedule and a part-time gig, but students who work make sure to adapt in order to suit their needs.
They come in usually 8-hour shifts. I'm either working 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. depending on how my schedule will work, but getting close to 20 hours a week usually.
Typically I'll work on school nights, and it just helps that my job is really flexible with hours, and so I can manage it around my school schedule.
I usually try to get my homework all done during lunch or other periods. I try to get a lot of it out of the way, but whenever I get free time at work and we're not that busy, just go grab a worksheet and work on it for a little bit.
You may look around and notice there is a worker shortage due to the pandemic, with many places closing early, not having enough people scheduled, and more. These added more challenges for high school workers.
Places closing early. We used to be open 24/7, and now we have to close 2 days a week. We have to close Tuesday, Wednesday at 9 p.m. because we can't stay open. We don't have enough people.
Yeah, there's a job shortage at my work specifically. We typically don't have the amount of servers or kitchen staff that we need.
Yeah, there's definitely a shortage in employees that work at where I work, and sometimes it's a little hard to work there when I'm the only busser on that day.
It makes my job more stressful. It makes seating tables harder.
It's a lot harder to get my shift covered. There's not as many people to find to cover my shift, and it's a little annoying when you're coming home from work and you want to go find somewhere place to eat and then there's nothing open.
Despite the challenges that work may bring to a high schooler's life, many student employees found working has many benefits.
Best part about working is being around with a bunch of my friends. Our manager used to be one of our soccer coaches, so all of us got a job at the same time, so we're all working and screwing around and making money.
Probably the pay, and then just meeting new people there.
I get to meet a whole bunch of new people, and it's really cool to just be out in the real world and get real life experience.
Because working at a job is a big change, a word of advice is always welcome.
Definitely make sure you have enough time in your schedule and your grades are well enough to get a job. As long as you can just balance your normal life and work at the same time, you should be good.
I'd say find a job that can be really flexible with hours, because that's really helpful when you have school activities and stuff. If I have a big test the next day, sometimes I'll get to go home early so I can study. So
if you want to get a job, just it's a really good experience just to learn how to work anywhere, and it can get you some money to get through high school. So
for the Blue View, this has been Jack Macfadyen and Jadyn Paul.